That took way too long to download. I was going to do it in 1080p, but that literally took an hour. So I ended up just doing it in 720. So I guess there was a live event in Miami with all the people on the thumbnail. I downloaded the Rumble version. I have not watched it yet. I read the comments though. So it seems like there's either a fight or somebody, I don't know, who the fuck is Wes? Like, I didn't know that you could look like a child molester and a child at the same time. But here we are. Okay, let's go. I'm going to skip through it. I think the first, wait, let's see. It's 2 hours and 22 minutes long. I believe the first half is an hour and 40. At least that's what I saw on YouTube. Roid Rage versus guys, listen, I worked in a bar for 10 years. Hold on. I worked in every possible establishment with alcohol for like 10 years. From 18 to technically still present, just not working right now. There's nothing I enjoy more than roasting men. I get off on it so much. So I really hope that there is a roast. Volume's low, get a Bugatti. What? Okay, hold on. Better when I have it like this. Spam the chat with twos if it's bad. I hate putting the echo cancellation on it because I feel like it gets muffly. Could turn it up like this. This is probably too loud, but we'll see. Perfect. Did you cut your hair? No, I'm just not wearing a wig. Yay, that's better. Okay. For my deaf folks, I'm just kidding. I don't know how to test it before I go live. People that know technology know how to do that. I don't. So, okay, let's see.
Gives me peace, but it's a repetition.
Let's do 1 hour 40.
Start a hedge fund by 30.
Okay, why?
They're giving, it seems like it's advice on how to be successful. They're going to get everybody's input, I guess. That's what it seems
You
like.
want to start a hedge fund?
I've been investing since I was 17, and I just enjoy it greatly.
What are you going to do with that money?
Exactly. What you want the money for?
Well, one of the things, I don't want to give too much info, but I hope to run for office, but I don't want to sell my soul like many politicians.
Not as a Democrat, right?
Hopefully as an independent, but more realistically, I don't want to give the side just for advancement at the.
Then you really got to stay clean, my friend. If you want to be a politician, you really got to stay clean. Because in this social media world, they're going to pull up old pictures of you partying, all this shit. Like, you got to really... That right there is motivation to stay clean and not do dumb shit and stay away from drugs and alcohol, even more so if you want to be a politician.
Bro, you got it? No diddy.
A quick follow-up to, like, the FOMO. What my parents often sometimes, God bless them, they say, you work too hard, you should go out and enjoy yourself. And that's what hurts. It's not people that say, just come out. It's my parents want me to go out.
Do they live the life you want to live?
Ooh.
Gotcha, bitch!
So why are you going to listen to them? You just fix your desire, and then your thoughts have to be aligned with that desire. And then your words have to be aligned also. And then your actions. And then the result will come. So party is not there, bro. Drugs is not there. Hanging out with losers is not there.
Everybody misses this whole point. Like AA and everything we're saying is pretty incorrect because we're focusing on what to get rid of. We shouldn't give any focus to what needs to get rid of. If you focus on something greater, the lesser falls away. It's insignificant. You just have to focus on the best you, and that shit just is insignificant. I've never craved alcohol or craved all these things when I was really focused on creating my vision. So the whole thing is what you got to understand is boredom leads to desire, leads to vices.
Wait, I'm just curious. I don't know who this guy is. I did a quick Google search. Right? Is he like Bugatti type shit? Like what are we talking? Like, yeah, it's gonna be fucking easy to focus on your purpose and not drink when you're in fucking prison. Kidding.
If you don't get bored because you're always creating this massive vision. I got out of prison at like literally less than 6 years ago, bro. My trajectory has beat everybody by far. Nobody's even close to me, bro. Because I just didn't get bored. Every second I was thinking about how to get through to you, and how to get through to him, and how to get through. I didn't have a free second. Not even a free second. I couldn't
Bro,
get
you were in jail. Sorry, I have to.
It just didn't even happen. So don't focus on any of the negative shit. Just focus on building the best you, and you won't even pay
It's not
attention.
wrong.
Damn.
And you got a lofty goal, my friend. So it's only up. You want to be a politician? And hey, I'd vote for you because you're watching this. I already know your mindset is in the right place. We need more guys on the hill like you, man. So
All right. Who's next?
Good question. Good.
You know what he's dressed like? Okay, maybe nobody will get this and only I understand it, but you know when you go to raves and you have the guy in the crowd that's way too old to be there with a girl that's like, you know what I mean? And then he's like, Molly, Molly. Those are the vibes. Anytime a guy wears an Affliction shirt and ripped jeans, you can just tell me you beat your wife.
And he's 20 years old, by the way.
Oh.
That's dope.
that's a good
When I
mindset to
was
have at
20,
20.
I was an idiot, bro.
Same.
You're gonna kill it. You're gonna kill it, bro.
It's Anthony checking in from Toronto, Canada.
Canada in the house.
Hey.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, Canada's great.
We might be there next,
I
actually.
mean-
Sneak peek.
Yeah. Next
That
live
might, be
show.
that might be the next live show is Toronto. Shout out to all
Did you
the
say
Canadians.
Canada's great?
Yes.
Toronto.
Okay, let me explain why. You just do your thing and that's it. Keep the other politics, all that stuff out of it, and you just work and do your thing. I've been in the auto glass industry for 40 years. That's 4 decades.
Wow.
Never had a bad day.
Damn.
Because his windshield's always breaking.
What's the question, brother?
Do you do the? Do you like drive up? You have your own van. You drive up and replace their windshield on the
That's
spot.
right. I do the mobile service, and I specialize in that because a lot of people like the convenience, and that's one thing for everybody here.
He didn't ask it yet. He's
Skip to when Fresh asks, what's your definition of success? Somebody have a timestamp on that? Let's see when it's on Fresh.
Listening to you have motivated me to get into the gym, be consistent, and I'm down 10 pounds.
Let's fucking go, man.
Good job, man.
Thank you, bro.
Okay, who's next? We're gonna do rapid. I mean, we got like. We got,
Yeah.
We got like two.
So guys, answer question. We got you, and then next person.
Yeah. Let's get as many guys through and help as many guys
My
possible.
bedtime.
Okay, I'm gonna make this quick. Hey, Fresh and Fit, thank you again for hosting a great podcast. I want to say, I don't care what anyone says, this is probably way better than the after-hour show with the live girls. I'm just saying. That's me. Put it out there, put it out there.
Thank you, man. Thank
I'll
you.
watch the daytime shows.
Yeah.
These will get you the girls, bro.
Still titties. There's still titties up here.
Yeah.
That's my guys.
I heard a great quote online sometime today when I flew from DC to Miami. So somebody said, if you can't stay motivated, stay consistent. Do y'all gentlemen believe that if y'all got here to y'all point by being consistent, if not, when
Guys, motivation's a fucking myth. I wish I learned that sooner. Being consistent, it's very
do you
true.
think it's the time to be radical and change it up?
I'll tell you right now, man. Today, I didn't feel like working out. Like I woke up and I was like, man, I'm tired. I feel like shit, whatever. And right now, I'm real big on doing calisthenics with a weighted vest, right? And I got this like 40-pound weighted vest that I lug everywhere with me when I go to the gym. And I went, I just got the workout done. And the whole time I hated it. I was like, man, this sucks. Why am I doing this? I just want to chill, whatever it may be. And a lot of times, I haven't really shared this with y'all, but I really don't enjoy working out that much, guys, to be honest with y'all. I really don't. I don't used to enjoy it as much as I did as like when I was an athlete because I was pushing towards something. We had a goal. We were going to beat Boston University. Fuck BU. We'd be chanting, etc. But like now as an adult, right, 34 years old, like, you know, you're like working out and it's like, okay, what am I working out for? And to me, it's like, okay, now it's, I'm not a bitch, right? It's like, I'm going to do this because I'm not a pussy. I'm not a bitch. And there's people riding on me. Nowadays, y'all are the motivation, really, is what it is. It's like, how am I going to look if I'm going to go out and dispense advice and be a fat POS, right? So I'm going to make sure I stay lean year round, make sure I always have my veins popping, stay in shape, etc. So I can be a leader through example. So
Did I skip too far? Y'all get me a timestamp. God damn it. Let me see on. Let me check it over here. He stands up. Why? Is that Jack I feel like it's Jack Murphy. I feel like everybody's fucking with me. Let's see. I'm skipping through it. Let's see. Oh, it's like really early on, I think. Oh, okay, let's see. It's like in the 20-minute mark. Assuming that it's the first time they were going after each other.
22,000 people paying $50 a month.
The properties that would bring them more money. You don't dump all that into that fucking liability and live in some $24 million pad you bought, stupid. You fucking make investments and you bring it back to this. But everybody thinks they know some shit. And if you don't have the results that I want in some area, I can't fucking listen to you. So most people, I won't listen to them. What are they going to tell me? Some motherfucker comes up to me at the gym and he's like, hey, you should do your push-ups like this. And I say, why? So I can look like you, motherfucker? And the guy's like, oh, no, but like, it looks like you're going to hurt your... Shut the fuck up, dude. I'm end up with your chest if I do that shit. Why would I want that? Or these motherfuckers go in my comments and I'll say some shit on purpose. I'm like, rent or buy. And if you ain't at the level to even do either of these, shut the fuck up and don't even participate. And they just get mad. It's like, you don't get to have an opinion if it's not an option for you. You don't get to say my chick's BBL and her fake tits aren't for you. You couldn't get her, you dumb motherfucker. You got a goddamn 3. And that's the worst thing about these motherfuckers. They try to give you relationship advice. Motherfucker, you got a borderline Miami 2. That's like a fucking Mississippi 6. Like, what the fuck you talking about? Don't give me relationship advice to my 10 when you got a 2, motherfucker. Shut up. But this whole thing, people don't think I'm going to put the measuring stick to their motherfucking face. They better just watch what they say around a motherfucker who's beating them in every area. And if someone is beating you, just ask them. Just be humble. Like, your bitch is better than mine. How'd you get her? That car's way more than mine. How'd you do it? You make more than me. What's up? Like, just fucking ask. And that's the thing. People aren't humble enough to ask. That's my shit. It's got to be across the board. You better have a bad bitch. You better be ripped. You better fucking be rolling some sick shit. That's what I like. I grew up hustling. There has to be rims on my goddamn Phantom. Go out front. That ain't normal Phantom. That's a Mansory Phantom. I don't have the normal shit. Fuck that. Chick's got upgrades. Done.
Well said, Wes. God damn, with the fire. Shit.
I've been watching Goldie's content. That's the reason. I've been watching Goldie's content. He be getting me in trouble. My chick don't like his content. She's like, he's making too much sense.
Shout out to Goldie. All right, what about you?
Supposed to follow that up?
It's tough, right?
Get him.
It's
Well,
tough.
hey, what you guys were saying earlier, I need to know what the fuck you said in English.
Okay, so my definition of success will probably be far different than everybody else's on the panel. I'll probably maybe be the lone dissenter, but my definition of success is having a family, having children, and being part of the apparatus of the world. And true wealth is a rejection of materialism. As Christ said himself, what good does it benefit a man to gain the entire world at the cost of his soul? And essentially, when I think of wealth, I think of materialism. It's okay to have materialism. It's not against Christian ethics to become rich, become wealthy. But I just think it's all beside the point, ultimately. You're trying to go for a single thing, and it's to achieve something greater
Do you have
than
money?
the person.
Does he have money?
No.
Do you have money?
No, I don't have.
How much
I don't
money do
have.
you have?
I don't
Does he
have
have
money. But here's the thing. Why is money
much-
valuable?
Do you have money?
What is money valuable for?
I'm just asking. Do you have money?
I just said no. I'm broke. I'm a nobody.
No, but really, you are?
Yeah.
Is he really broke?
Yeah.
I just want to know. I have to know.
No, I'm
He's
not.
trolling.
I'm not one of these rich guys. I don't have a Bugatti. I don't have a Lambo. I don't have
I
a
just
Ferrari.
really have to know. Like, how much money you got?
Probably the $5 in my pocket. Not much more.
See, can anyone answer for the guy?
Why do they think I'm kidding? I have a family. I take care of an entire family. That takes a lot
He's
of
doing
money.
all right. He's doing all right.
Okay,
It's okay.
This is the thing. This is the thing, you guys. If you ain't fit, you can't say it's not all about being in good
Why-
shape.
why not?
If you don't have money, you can't say it's not all about money.
Yeah, why
But
not?
if he does have money, he can say that.
Why not?
He
Why
can.
can't you say? Why must you have the thing
Because
before you
hy-
hang on? Let me ask the question.
Because hypothetical
Let
is
me ask the question.
hypocritical.
Let me ask the question.
Hypothetical is
How
hypocritical.
do you even know what I was going to say before I've even been allowed
Because
to
I
ask
know
the
what you're
question?
gonna say.
Then what was I going to say?
You're gonna say why can't you ask the question?
Okay, so that's not what I was going to say. What I was going to say is how in the world can you create a standard that it's inappropriate to ask somebody, how come if I don't have X thing, because I don't value X thing, does that mean X thing is actually valuable?
You've never experienced it, so you can't speak about
You
it.
think that I haven't experienced wealth? Even
I
poor
was
people,
asking if you did.
Even poor people experience days of wealth.
I was
They
asking
can-
if you
even
did.
poor
I don't know
people-
who you are.
But even poor people experience days of wealth. And so the thing is
No,
it's
definitely not. Definitely not.
Definitely
No,
so.
definitely not.
Definitely so.
I've lived the lowest lows and the highest highs.
Well, what's the distinction after you
So what? You're bipolar? Like easy, my guy.
make X amount, hundreds of thousands of dollars? If you look at these studies done on this, it does not.
I don't fit no fucking
It
studies,
does not
bro.
hugely improve a person's life.
Are you proud of who the fuck
Bro,
you are?
why
Well,
don't
look
you
at.
even
Are
let
you
me
proud?
get-
If you look in the mirror, would you guys say this motherfucker's proud of who the fuck he is? That's a bag of trash, dude. Pull your fucking shirt
Because
off
I've
and
been-
tell me you're fucking proud
Because
of yourself.
I've been to fucking prison.
Jesus Christ,
Because
look
I've been
at
to
you,
prison?
bro. You got 10-inch arms and tits. Men don't have tits. you
No,
guys.
they go to prison where they get fucking
Fuck yeah,
where they
they
get
do.
raped up the ass.
You've never been to prison.
That's
Talk
what
about shit you
happens.
don't know.
They go to prison where they get
let's do
raped.
Now you
this.
get your ass
Hold on,
beat
hold
in
on,
front
hold
of
You think
on.
that
everybody.
that's better?
Guys,
You think that that's better?
The best comeback that pisses men off that you might have seen me use. Are you triggered? Oh, I love when men assert dominance. Bitch ass. Like, god damn. Is that where it begins? Does this go on? You're one of those rare people who looks like a child and a child molester at the same time. Let's keep going.
Let's let him give his definition of success, and then
Having tits and 10-inch arms is what
Dude, that's the second time you said tits. Calm your boner.
a man is,
Let's
you
let him-
guys.
let's let him get
Please
his-
don't listen to that.
Wes, let's let him get his thing out, and then
Tits.
if-
We can have different opinions.
yeah,
Titties.
Anyway, back to where I was at.
Boobs.
Yeah. Okay. Prison. But anyway, if you want,
Fuck yeah.
if you want to follow the successful mantra of a man who tells you he's reformed from prison, understand why they might have gone there to begin with. And
To take care
yes,
of a
I
family.
do think that a rejection of materialism is something missing in society, and I do think that true wealth is the family, and I think that true wealth.
I
is
wish
having
Andrew would just get up and like be like, yeah.
a wife and true wealth. That is what I think it is, and that is what I think truly success is being able to go home and look your family in the face and know that you're doing everything you can to support them. That's
And then
what
when
I
you
think
go to the
success
beach
is.
with your family, they're like, there's my stud dad right there standing there.
Do you have
Better than going to the bathroom in prison. You can just say you got raped, okay? No one cares. Literally, no one cares. Either Andrew reminds him of somebody who forced him to take it up the ass, or I don't know, he feels like he got personally attacked. I would just keep shushing him.
That stud right there with
do
his
you
shirt off.
do you have children?
Look at that
Do
stud.
you have children?
I do have children.
How many?
I have two.
Really? Because he looks like he can't go 10 miles in front of a fucking school. Like, god damn.
You have two. So are you saying that your Bugatti and your money and everything
If
else
they
is
saw me
worth more
standing
than your
there, they'd be
children?
like, my dad's a superhero. Look what he brought to the table. Look how hard this guy works. He came from nothing to this.
Yeah.
He's, God
Sound it out. I love this shit. Come on.
damn it.
You're still whining. Stop whining
that
and
is
just
a
make an
product.
argument.
I'll smack your fat ass.
So you're gonna attack.
Straight
You're gonna
up.
attack me.
all right.
but you do-
Do it. We finally got some action. It's easy for me to say this shit.
Nobody's
All right.
Do you
whining.
usually attack
This
armed
is
men
how
in
I
Florida?
talk, bro. Dude,
All right.
look
Let's
at
just
your goddamn self.
Okay,
guys,
well,
guys,
I've never
guys,
seen such a
please.
pathetic motherfucker.
Wes,
in my
Okay,
life.
well,
let's chill out a little
I'll-
bit, man. A little bit.
Just from experience, if I had to just give my 2 cents, these type of men, they know that they have anger outbursts. They know it, and they get embarrassed by it. But once you get them going, they don't shut the fuck up. Okay? gotta see. It's easy for me to be like, you gotta stroke the ego a bit, but that's why I would be like, shh. If you really want to get under his skin, anything that tells him he's a bitch, that's his Achilles heel, whatever. That's like his weak spot. Calling him a bitch or being a woman.
This is not what men look like.
Let's let him
What do they
finish
look
his
like?
point.
Fucking shit.
What do they look like? Bald prisoners?
Dude, fuck,
Is that what they
bro.
look like?
This
Gotta tell him he looks like a child molester and a child at the same time, or sperm.
is the
Let's let
problem
him-
in society. Is people like
Or he looks like he drugged my drink, honestly.
this think they can talk to someone like me like that. They
Oh,
really think they can.
Yes,
He
sir.
knows he wouldn't do shit about it, and that's the problem.
I mean, you're the one who got hostile for having a difference of opinion.
Dude, check it out. You started coming at me about some other shit. This is what the show is supposed to be about.
When you're dealing with people who are like below 80 IQ, it depends. You have to like, you just gotta tread lightly, but usually they can't think that quickly. So if you're like, a guy with big muscles like you, and then you say something else, they'll literally be thinking for so long, but they're like, why would he say that about the big muscles? Fuck him up. Okay, fuck him up.
I like this shit. So personally,
So do I.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, I enjoy
But I
blood
mean,
sports.
We can
debates.
agree to disagree.
We can
We
have a.
can move on, but
we can-
Jesus
yeah.
Christ, men don't have tits. We can agree on that. Physically,
Men usually have
he
hair.
has-
We
he
can
has
agree on that, too.
He has
Physically.
crossed over gender barriers.
I think we can see each side has different
By
opinions.
choice, crossing gender barriers by growing tits.
So, what about you, brother?
All right, nice.
Crazy.
Being successful is effectively acting on your intentions, and I think I agree with Andrew that your intentions must align with something bigger than yourself.
I can't tell if he's looking at him because the guy's speaking or if he's trying to size him up. Loser.
Well, in my case, it's God, the Christian God, and so success to me is fulfilling on your intentions, but maintaining your ethical standards. And if you're doing that as a Christian, you are in fact procreating, and if you're not, you're doing something that fills in that gap that's equally effective to contributing to a moral society. And I think if you're not contributing to a moral society and you're only contributing to a consumerist society, a materialistic society, that's the only thing you're going to worship. And tons of people worship
Careful, materialism is the trigger word.
material things and flash it around, but it's vacant. It's spiritually vacant.
The craziest thing is, if you looked at the people who are supposedly material,
Told you. Guys, I've been doing this too fucking long. Told you. That's the trigger word.
realistic, we've helped more people than these guys who claim
Why
to
is
help
helping?
people.
Why
We've
is helping?
actually
Wait.
changed more
Why is
lives.
helping important to you?
I mean, because I know what it's like to be at the bottom.
So okay. So, are you helping someone if you give them an expensive watch?
Why do you think we just do that? You must not know who you're talking
I asked you a
to.
question. You didn't answer it.
I give them the habits to build themselves.
What did
into
I ask
something.
you though?
Said, am I helping them if I give them an expensive watch? I give them habits, a mindset.
So the
I
answer
teach
is
them
no.
how to operate.
So if you give them,
But you guys are assuming we're
Just
only
answer-
doing
no,
stuff
no.
about materialism.
Can a man answer a direct question?
Jesus Christ. These Karens
The answer
are
is
tough as
no.
fuck. Look at these fucking Karens.
Go ahead,
dude.
buddy.
How the fuck did these guys even get up here? Why would you bring me here with people like
You didn't
this?
answer the question.
Dude, fucking shit.
We got different of opinion here. Okay, go ahead, Miguel.
This is why they split it like this. I'm sorry you got put over there.
No, I know,
You don't really fit over there. We need some other little fucking lame douche over there.
Oh man.
I'll
Come
still
on,
answer
man.
the question. Is giving
Would-
someone an
would
expensive
you,
watch?
Would any of you guys really hang out with these
Yeah,
guys?
This is not an argument.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's not seeing clearly. He's seeing red. This is, if I was a dude, I'd be like, hey, you're lowering the quality of the show. Like, take a breather. Jesus.
They're skilled
Fuck
at some
you.
things.
Whoever fucking said that.
Hang on. That bass
Kick
guy
you
right
in your
there just
fucking
said, hell
face,
yes,
little
shut up.
faggot.
That's fucking hilarious. You're awesome.
Go ahead, man. Sorry.
The whole crowd says, yeah, we'd hang out with him.
Different guys
this,
on the
this
panel.
is why most people don't invite me
Guys,
places.
guys. Different guys.
Yeah.
On
Because you're unhinged and disrespectful to the show. This is not roid rage. I'll tell you right now. He might be on steroids, but this is an issue he's had for a long time. Guarantee it. I would put money on it. I've been around the most unhinged people ever. I've seen them sober and intoxicated. This is a guy. This isn't steroids. This is who he is. It's probably the guy that pays the different website companies to state that he makes a certain amount of money, but like doesn't show proof of it.
Yeah, we can tell.
Have different skill sets and different things that they bring to the table.
We could tell his tits are all jiggling. He's got like a half a fucking jelly donut.
Hey, bro, your toupee, it's still back there in the back. Go get it.
I shaved my head, you little faggot.
Are you
Shut
sure
the fuck up.
Are you sure you shave your head?
Okay. We got
All right. Go ahead, Miguel.
We're on Rumble, right?
Yeah. We're on YouTube, too.
Oh, well, fuck it. We do it live. We're not on mic chat.
Live, baby.
We do
Why isn't Myron stepped in?
it live.
Bro, George Michael wants his pants back.
Dude, God damn, look at whose shirt is that? Dude, your fucking mom bought you that. Your aunt bought you that for fucking Thanksgiving dinner. That's like Oshkosh Bagosh or some shit, bro.
Welcome
Jesus
to the
Christ.
roast session today.
Dude, any of you guys who fucking,
I feel like I'm
holy
in the locker
shit.
room.
If those are men to you guys,
God
go fucking
forbid,
kill
God
yourself.
forbid you say watches are not important to this guy.
No, it's the thing about materialism. Yeah,
you worship it, dude. You worship
These guys
it.
must have grown up with money.
Bro,
the
you
people who
worship
didn't grow up
material.
With money chase money. The people who
Worship
didn't grow-
materialism.
Shut the fuck up.
You
don't
worship
know me,
it.
you fucking
I can tell.
lame.
I can tell by your speaking.
How the fuck do you think you
Listen
know me?
how reactive you are. If someone
Shave
says,
your goddamn arms,
say you can't
bro.
deal with it.
When you guys say that women are more emotional than men, and women say back to you, no, like anger counts, this is the epitome of what we're talking about in terms of bitch behavior. They cannot get a handle on their emotions. When people say emotional intelligence, what they're talking about is maturity. And the men that are unhinged like this are a liability. It's been in prison. Hire a prisoner because of the tax credits. Okay, I get it. But these are the people that will forever need validation. That's why he's acting that way. Somebody should have muted the mic or like asked him to leave. I don't know.
You can't deal with it. Why would I shave my arms? I'm a man.
Look at these pale
What the
fucks.
fuck is wrong with you?
Okay.
Shave your body. Aren't you a man?
Look at this guy, dude.
Okay, let's let Miguel finish this real quick.
Let's post these guys.
Shave your pubes.
Hey, post these guys,
Guys,
women
guys,
back
guys,
here.
guys.
I want to
guys,
see these
guys.
guys women. Let's put
Guys,
these
guys,
trolls back
guys,
here.
guys.
Women are not
guys.
objects
Hey,
in our world because
guys,
we're not materialists.
guys, relax.
I've never heard more
Relax.
lies in my life.
Relax.
This is one thing I don't like.
Wes.
I can guarantee you this guy felt bad. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I'm telling you, these type of people literally, they can't help it. So that's why I'm saying somebody should have cut the show.
Wes,
It's
come on,
people
man.
who lie.
Wes,
You're crying.
Wes, let's just
No.
move on.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna
continue.
move on.
I
We're
can
gonna
make
move
you
on.
cry if you want.
We're
little
gonna move
faggot.
on.
That's all
We're
you
gonna
got.
move on. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move
I
on.
could if you want.
We're gonna
No,
move on.
that's all you got is threats.
We're
and
gonna move
brute
on,
strength.
guys. We're gonna
I'm
move
a great
on.
speaker.
We're gonna move on,
That's
guys. We're gonna move on.
At least,
Okay,
I, can
Miguel,
answer,
go ahead.
at least
Miguel.
I can answer a direct question.
Guys.
Oh my
We're gonna move
God,
on.
how
Go
did
ahead,
you
Miguel.
bring me here? I thought this was like
Go ahead.
some real
Wes,
shit.
Wes, we gotta chill, man. We gotta chill.
I'll dip.
Wes,
I
go
don't
ahead.
give a fuck.
All right, what's success?
Then
Freeing
leave.
the slaves. That's what it is. Mental slaves, man. That's what it is, man. And I gotta agree with Wes. You gotta help people out. Like you can't it's true. This whole thing, right?
Someone Frank Castle is
I
ass.
came from no money, immigrant, Mexican, having trouble with the body. So shout out West.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. But we've helped a lot of people. We made millionaires, and that's changed people's lives. That's helped people get fucking families, and now people have the time to fucking go to the gym, do everything. But it's about freeing your mind, and that's what I'm proud of, and that's what I do. That's what Charlie does. That's what most of these men on this panel do, is we free people from their fucking mental slavery. Period.
So, man. Well, here's the thing. I'll tell you this. We got a bunch of masculine guys on the panel because they're arguing with each other. So that's how you know.
Oh, come on, Myron. You don't have to lie. This is the most bitch behavior I've seen out of a man in a while. Y'all are reminding me why I want to stay single.
Those are some stuff.
so-
Mr. Steal Your Bitch.
Yes.
And
Well,
his buddy.
Keep shit.
This is the type of guy that would marry, I can't even say it, formers. Trent, you know what I mean? This is the type of guy that would hit on one, and then when you call it out, like, that's not really a woman, they would get physically violent with you. and insist that they are. That actually, I would say that the violence against them come from these types of men that are afraid of being outed as gay. It's okay. LGBTQ friendly here, but nothing says gay like this.
Shaving your body.
What I will say is this. I think the definition of success is a combination of everything that everyone on the panel has said, whether being free, being able to have a family, being able to have your money on point, being in shape, which I agree with 100%. If you are going to be married, you're free and you run the marriage the way that you want.
Those karate bodies.
Being free. I think all these, how do I say this? All these attributes absolutely make you into the top tier guy. And it really comes down to having all the pieces, right? We talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! And all 5 pieces of Exodia. You got to have all 5 pieces. The piece that I'm missing right now, which I will admit that that Wilson has, is that religion does matter, right? Whether you're Christian, Muslim, Jewish, etc. Understanding that there's a higher power and being devout to something and understanding that and following God is very important. That's something that I need to work on myself. And I'm definitely going to admit that, I haven't been.
Let me just say one thing. Any man who yells at another man is usually projecting. And so when a man calls a man a maggot, this is what we're talking about when we say DLs. They get so mad. Like, why?
Been the best Muslim. I haven't been the most devout Muslim. And it's something that I need to go back to at some point. But I think being religious is very important. And it's something that I'm missing. Obviously I have the fitness, the money, girls, whatever the hell it may be. But at the end of the day, to be fulfilled, you need that religious component, I think, especially when you have it all. So no one here on the panel is wrong, honestly. Some guys are specialized in other things. Some guys are better at some things than others. But I think the general message, the underlying message is 100% correct. You got to have your money on point. You can't be a fat piece of shit. You got to be able to run the marriage if you are married the way that you want, where you're able to have an open relationship, where you're able to be on a private jet with 4 other women with your wife. Or if you want to be monogamous, that's fine too. But I think you need to be able to run your life the way that you want, understand that you're put on this earth for a reason, and God put you here for a reason, and it's not to waste it away. So turn it to Fresh.
I think success just means you have a choice that you can make every day. So waking up saying, okay, this is what I want to do with my life, I'll do. And ultimately, if you're a guy out here, you want to be successful for yourself and your family. So I think for most people here, you want to grind, make money, to invest for your family, but how do you get there? And it's having goals, setting it for yourself, running it back, how do I get to this point, and execution. And I think for most people here, by yourself, you can't get it done. But with a team, people that are successful or on the way up, you can get it done. So I think having a good network of people around you and having that mindset and goals helps to go all the way. But yeah, as you can see here, we all have different opinions. And
Guys, like the video so it pushes the video in the algorithm. Thanks.
It's success in different ways.
As you guys see,
yeah.
everyone has a perspective of life. Sorry for my English, I'm Spanish, But what you got to understand is your perspective is going to shape your reality.
Yeah.
Okay? So there's many things being said here, but one thing I got to say that I back up Wes is that you can never be truly in peace with yourself if you're not proud of how you look. Because to be present, you're going to be proud of your presence. So, you got to be proud of how you look in the mirror. That's money on the side, I've been broke and I've been rich. I'm always going to choose rich, bro. I've been fat and I've been in shape. I'm always going to choose in shape. So I feel that's the main message here. You guys got to be proud of who you are. Because if not, you're not going to be walking around of your best version of yourself.
Well said. Okay, second question, guys, is going to be, what is your daily routine for success? We'll start here.
What's my daily routine for success?
When you wake up, what's your routine like?
My routine is as soon as I wake up, I'm on my fucking phone, fucking answering questions, helping people out. But I guess it really starts with when I go to sleep, honestly, because it's the sort of thing where if people need me, I'm up until I fucking can't stay up anymore. And then I wake up, and then that's what I do. And then this is something to what you guys were saying, where it's a passion, where you gotta love what you do, And I really feel with that, because depending on what you do for a living and stuff, you literally can get consumed by it. And a lot of times to be successful, you have to be consumed by it. So I'm truly addicted to what I do. So That's my whole thing. Is just all day staying on top, helping my guys.
Can I be honest? Y'all are not your fucking job. Okay. You're not your job. I know that's like easier said than done. But, and I know this conference or whatever the fuck is all about success and stuff. And it just sounds very black and white, the shit that I'm hearing. I would rather pick myself fit. Yeah, no shit. Okay. But you better be enjoying the process. Okay. If you have these black and white moments like, well, if I'm not fit, then I can't enjoy myself on the way there, or whatever it is. It's like you need to, if you have bad habits, you start breaking those bad habits. Like if you're just focused on the end goal, like good fucking luck. Good luck.
And then whenever I sleep, but trying to add better like habits to that.
Okay. Jim?
I'm going to speak from the creative side. How many creatives we have in the audience? And I don't mean you wear a fedora. I mean you create. You do stuff. Being effective creatively, I found that you have to do your creativity the first thing in the morning. If you have other things to do, if you're a father, if you're working a job on the side, you're going to be resentful if you don't do that immediately. I promise you, if you do that in the morning,
Well, it's what he provides. If he provides nothing, society deems men worthless. So therefore we are duties. Yeah, I know. I've written about this on my Substack. The problem, in my opinion, with how we raise men is we only congratulate men when they do something. That's the difference between raising boys and girls, is girls are taught to love themselves. If I tell a guy, you need to learn to love yourself, it doesn't compute because they've always been taught that what they provide or what they create is good or is valuable. Like they've heard, wow, you're such a great mechanic, or like, wow, look at you winning the race. They've never been told you're great without those things. So men grow up literally seeking validation. They're already ingrained to seek validation, but it just makes it worse. So when you tell a guy, love yourself, they're like, what in the fuck? If you're wondering why you can't just fake confidence, it stems from this issue. Literally, it stems from. So follow my Substack. And a lot of the stuff that I write about, I pull from people like Dr. Glover. Like, it's not just your fucking woo-woo shit. Need to create boundaries, learn how to say fucking no, never ask permission, give notice.
there's no excuses. You don't resent your job or your second job or your family for getting in the way of your creativity. Just wake your ass up in the morning. Don't make any excuses. Get it done. It's out of the way. Even if it's 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, that's my routine.
All right. Andrew?
That's good advice.
So I start off by playing video games with my kids. That's the first thing I start off by doing. And then basically the rest of the day I read books. I read more, and then I read more on top of that. And that's, for me, what I've seen inside of the United States, that most people are illiterate. Because they're illiterate, they can't.
True. This is a fun fact about reading if you're somebody that hates reading. But let's say you're shy and you're an introvert, but you want to learn how to talk to people. You want to learn how to public speak and you want to be better in social situations. Reading increases, or reading, there's something in the brain when you do public speaking. And reading is technically public speaking in your brain. So the more that you read, the better you are when you public speak. I remember reading that like, what? But even if you can't read, put on podcasts to work. My most successful years, I would say, were because I stopped listening to music and I started listening to podcasts every day, to the point where I didn't even think to put on music.
Actually train themselves how to do any of this type of stuff. They don't even know how to read. And they don't know history. They don't know anything. If you were even trying to be materially well off and wealthy, still literacy and being able to understand what it is that you're reading and having a good basis for history, I think, is a necessity for even material success. So I would recommend that you read. More than anything, that you read.
and it's something that I notice a lot of people can't do.
All right, Wes.
You guys, Jesus, fuck. Okay.
Get up and buy that watch, and then make $1 million.
Okay, shut this fat faggot up real quick.
Okay.
We weren't gonna. I wasn't gonna go
We're
in
on Rumble
Fat
now.
Boy, but check it out.
We're definitely
You
on Rumble
guys,
now.
we don't have an education issue. We have an application issue. Everything is very easy to do. You have to sit down in the morning. Your conscience is the authentic voice of God. If you look in the mirror and you got tits like Fat Boy, then in the mirror your conscience is telling you, God damn, you should probably do something about that and maybe not read your 19th fucking book. So as you wake up, your conscience is telling you to make a move to do something. When you guys wake up tomorrow, what will it be?
I'm telling
Drop the
y'all.
drink.
Impulse control. Your mind is telling you to do something when you wake up. Y'all need to learn how to sit the fuck down. Dude, cut this man off. This is like such bitch behavior. Like, come on. I thought this was a bunch of men talking about how to reach success. If you're gonna scam your audience and do the fast money shit, yeah, you might get there. Until what? Until what? But you know what? Those type of people, they don't even want to work on themselves. Like, there's nothing more cringy. I dated a guy once. I've dated great exes, but the one that makes me cringe the most was the one that was probably below in intelligence. It's hard for me to date. I'm just so... No, but it literally, these are the ones that are unhinged in public. They're unhinged when they drink. And they're stupid. They don't know how to be around smart people. And I'll tell you one thing. That this guy might not be the most intelligent and he's rich, but most people who have money have an IQ above 120. I'm talking like your 5%. They're all intelligent. Like, fast money is stupid. And listen, I took an IQ test. Then I took one after my brain injury, and I took one 2 years later. You can get back on track. A lot of people will be like, you can't increase your intelligence. I was like, well, shit. Yeah, you can. I remember I did really bad on the, what was it, ACT? And I wasn't stupid. I just hate taking tests. I can't focus for the life of me. When I actually was medicated, I took the test again and I got like in the 30s, either 32 or something. And the whole time I thought I was stupid, right? Because I literally got an 18, which is equivalent to like entering your name correctly. So if you've been told you're stupid your whole life, you try again.
Maybe go work out. Maybe be better than people around you. I mean, I've helped and saved more lives than most people could ever fathom. Literally. From a very simple process. Because prison has a way of programming that makes you mentally strong. And when you look at a man, if he possesses a fucking frame like that, he's so goddamn mentally weak and lies to himself so fucking much. He needs to prescribe to my way of thinking that love ain't lies.
Sometimes I like, why is it that white people always have to be known for this shit? Like, dude, you make all of us look bad.
It's not. And no man could look himself in the mirror and say he's proud of that shit. So, I mean, the whole point is to really listen to your conscience and have it guide you to the areas that you need to change.
Bold of a man to mention conscious when he's been to jail. Like, oh, your anterior ventricular cortex is like not fully developed, my guy.
I've been getting up at 2:45 for 16 years. I got up at 2:45.
Yeah, you're gonna die early. That really fucks with your circadian rhythm. I'm a nerd. Get up at 4:30 and you're golden.
For 16 years straight, have never missed because I knew I had to be mentally strong to be the leader I needed to be when I came out.
Cocaine is one hell of a drug, ladies and gentlemen.
So I came out and I showed everyone what worked for me in prison to get through my hardest days, the hardest fucking days of my life. I started my time at 25 years old and got out at 35. There was a million thoughts that went through my mind that there's no fucking way I'm going to be successful again. But I didn't care about that. I really just fought through all the pain of what I knew I could be, what I knew I could do, and I really listened to what I had to be. So I was drawn to.
Dude, go to therapy. Seriously. Like, something I admire about men so much is their ability to stay really calm and level-headed in moments that really press your buttons. Like, listen, I'm a triggered bitch. I can usually be calm, but lately I've been a triggered bitch. So when I see men that can hold themselves, I'm just like, damn, how the fuck do they do it? But then I'm reminded very quickly, and this is how it was at the bar with all the alcoholics. I'm just like, damn, not all men. It's not a universal male thing.
To creating this individual that I admire. And regardless of, look it, if that's what he admires, good. I want you guys to do this and know this is your purpose. To create the man you admire in every way and give that person to the world. So if you create the individual that you unbiasedly admire, you can step in the mirror and say men are supposed to wear bras. If that's what you really believe,
take it back.
Then you can do that. But I believe that the man I admire is who's standing in front of you. Someone who's ripped, someone who's rich, and someone who has rare habits that built them into a real leader in a world full of fucking pussy.
That is the last man I would ever lead me. Listen, he said some good shit in the beginning. I'll give him that. But dude, when you call, like, it's that, and you guys tell me that I can't call men narcissists. Is this not narcissism? What the fuck is it? Insecurity? Like, you don't have to lie to yourself. Ugh. I think most convicts aren't they? It's just like, what's this guy's name? Wes? Whining Wes? We need a better name. From now on, every time I'm talking about an emotional male, I'm going to say Wes. It's giving Wes vibes.
Who are so mentally weak, they just side with themselves all day instead of what would really benefit themselves. No video games benefit fucking kids. But anyways, you guys, if that's who you admire, who's looking...
Morality police. It's just so fucking bold. Guys, my favorite memories were playing Tony Hawk with my brother while my mom got ready when we were young. I don't even know. We were in school, but we didn't start yet. My older sisters were going to high school.
At you in the mirror. Run with that. But if you step in the mirror and your heart...
Okay, somebody has to pick out the best quote that Wes has given to put on the soundboard. Either... No man wears a bra. Don't be like Wes, okay?
Which is God speaking to you, tells you to make changes, make them.
Well
and that's
said.
it. That's what I want you to do. Like, your conscience is the authentic voice of God. And I teach everyone about conscience congruency.
Here we go.
Living in congruence with your conscience. And that means that everything you're being called to do, no matter how difficult it is, you do it. That's it. So what the fuck changes do you have to make? You got to make them.
Dude, cocaine is one hell of a drug. Is anybody going to tell me didn't make sense? Listen, I'm usually really generous in this regard because of my brain injury. But like, dude, shut up. Shut up. That just like, it's just so annoying.
Every day I wake up and my first...
I like this guy.
My first goal is to just get to that point where I'm grateful. You know, I've had my best days. I have very good days when I had no money, and I have very good days when I have money, and very bad days with no money, and very bad days when you have money. So money doesn't change really anything. It's just more comfortable.
What?
So,
okay, I love this guy. But before he was saying, like, yeah, I'd rather be rich. Yeah, I'd better be good looking in such a black and white way. And now he's going backwards, guys. Maybe it's the language barrier. Okay, I won't go too hard, but it's like, I don't know. Maybe it's a girl thing. Maybe it's because like most of us have been in therapy, but once you learn about projection, you can't help but see it, especially in men, because of that seeking validation component.
my first thing in the morning, I wake up 4:30 every morning. It's a must, because if not, I'll just go back to party, to drugs, do all that stuff. I hit the gym, I read, I reflect, and I want to be close to God because that's the only thing that really brings me peace, And after that, I just have my process, start working, answering DMs, helping people solve the problems I had myself.
That guy
I
is
feel
Wes's friend. Yeah, I could tell by the jeans. I like his hair though.
if I don't give 100% that day, wherever I am, I feel bad. So my only goal every day is just to feel good. Everything I do is to feel fucking good. Like, the thing is that when you...
What could go wrong? Can you imagine this was a bunch of bitches? Just like if the vibes are good, that's what we're doing. I should bitch translate this.
Give the 100% every day. But I mean 100%. People think they're just giving 100% and you're not, bro. You're not. If you really surround yourself with top people, you think like, what the fuck, man? I'm literally doing 5%. This is why we have more. Because we actually do more, bro. Luck. Oh, he was lucky. Bro, luck is God. Like, everyone has what they deserve. It's literally facts. Just check out where people come from. I don't get impressed by Bugatti. I want to see where he came from. Like, how long did it take? Who helped him? Where he come from? How he did it?
Translates to, I just want to know who did his funnel marketing, and can I just hire him? Can I just pay him and then just bank on simps buying my course? Listen, if I can make millions of dollars off buying a course, why the fuck don't we? Because it's a low value shit. Unless his shit is good. I don't know.
He did it. How he makes his money. So just wait.
Have you guys ever bought a course? And if you did, which one did you buy and how useless was it? And if you did buy a recent one, did you ever decide to copy and paste any of the wording on it to see if it was ChatGPT?
Wake up every day to be grateful, to feel good, and no one feels good, going party. No one. I used to play video games all day, bro. That doesn't make you feel good. You escape reality. Drugs, you're escaping reality. Chasing women, you're escaping reality.
True.
Why are you escaping? What are you escaping? Every time I see someone like
That's
drinking,
true.
I was the other day in the yacht. The yacht beside was doing a party. Everyone drinking. And I was sitting there and I was like, dude, what the fuck are these people escaping? Like,
Some of the best advice that I followed was never have alcohol in your house. You can socially drink, but never bring it home. Don't own a TV. So then there's no video games and then no other distractions. And then what else was there? The TV is a big one that's really benefited my life. But the alcohol, I know men are more likely to use substances. Don't be a stoner. Okay. Every single stoner I know have gone through, I forget what it's called, but essentially it's an adverse reaction. So while smoking used to bring down your anxiety levels or help you go to work, there comes a point where that shit fucking reverses on you and there's no going back. It happens to all of them.
lives are so bad, dude. Is your life so bad you have to escape your reality? Just stop there, drop the drink, drop the drugs, and think, what the fuck are you escaping from? Is it your wife? Is it your family? Is it your kids? Is it yourself? Just figure out what it is and attack it.
Well said.
The biggest thing is your environment. If you notice that you're doing those things and you can't really seem to get out of it, you need to change your environment, whether that's moving across the US or getting out of your parents' house. I'm telling you right now, as somebody who's moved across the US more than once and have been homeless more than once, twice actually. Literally, environment changes everything. I was homeless and the environment was so much better that I got a lot of shit done. If you can't seem to stop certain behaviors, consider changing your environment. I know you learn in psychology like nature versus nurture, and that applies to kids, and then it's ingrained in you as an adult. It's bullshit. It's probably true, but you can change it as an adult, and you will see effects immediately. Seriously.
For me, it's just being obsessed with problem solving. So basically every morning you wake up, you're like, okay, what's the problem that I'm trying to solve today? For some people, it might be, working out. Some people, it might be money. Some people, it might be women. It's other things, right? But if you actually truly get 100% interested and obsessed with what you're doing, there's no way you can't have success. Like a lot of you guys are basically saying the same thing. Just keep doing these steps, bit by bit every day, right? So what we tell people in our course and different things that we teach, it's like, hey, if you're starting out, just start out with 30 minutes a day, right? And then ramp it up from there. You don't have to be like an obsessed crazy person from the get-go, but as you gain success, you will, in my opinion, or at least my experience, you will just kind of, I don't know, maybe it's my personality too, but you just automatically become obsessed with what you're doing, and then that leads to more success. So it's kind of a snowball effect. Of course, you do have to have some balance. You have to have some time off from here and there, but, keep the pedal to the metal and, with whatever it is that you are doing and pursuing, and be consistent with it, right? I think the biggest thing that I tend to say with people is consistency and persistence are the only two fucking things that you need in life to actually succeed, right? So the more that you're consistent, the more you're persistent, and the more you're obsessed, and then you keep going towards your goals and you don't give up, you're bound to have success. Some people start in different places than others, so some people have to work harder to, escape the, the gravity of, their situation per se. But once they do, right, it's a freeing experience, and then you do have to reset your goals at that point, right? You have to be like, okay, so what am I doing now? Where's that? I hit a plateau. Okay, where's the next level from here? Because, yeah, maybe I was, in a very negative place, and now, I'm good. Okay, now I'm good. Now how do I get great, right? And so keep pushing yourself. And
how come we never talk about, like, grinding super hard, hear me out, is also like, it's also bad, just like gambling's bad. It's just that nobody really sees it that way in America. You go anywhere else in this world and they will think you're insane. They view us as all a bunch of like zombies that just work. This is not normal everywhere else. Like, I know personally, when I went through hard shit, I picked up more shifts. Okay. If you really want to stop having really bad nostalgia, for instance, this is my favorite one, you need to start doing more in your day. You can't just stay at home. Going on vacations more, traveling. This slows down your life. If you feel like you haven't done shit and it's just passing you by, just saying, that's a life hack.
follow those three things.
Right. Very first thing I do, I wake up, I pray about 5 in the morning. Then I go to the gym about 2 hours. And then I just figure out ways to try to make the money that I spent the last day, you know what I mean? Which, that's my main goal.
That's girl math.
You know what I mean? And I just try to help as many people as I can. That's my goal. That's all I be.
I like that.
Success is also on the other side of service. Every single time that I've volunteered, or I've taught somebody something, good things always happened after that. Literally, the more people that you help, and I'm not talking make them a fucking course, okay? We already know 80% of people that buy those don't even finish them. Helping people, literally, the success comes right after it. The more that you volunteer, the more connections you make. Those are the people that really help you in life, just saying. Nobody ever talks.
Live day by day, bro. People just fucking. Oh, what are you gonna do in 5 years, motherfucker? I just wish I wake up tomorrow. You know.
I got $55,000 worth of recurring revenue that I make every day if I sit on my fucking thumb and just sit on my ass and fucking play with my balls playing video games. I make $55,000 a day no matter what the fuck I do. Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to say F-bomb anymore. So no matter what, 55 grand a day. But I still get up to show everyone how to live. I still get
somebody teach this guy finance. Like, it bothers me so much.
Get up to help everyone. I still make a gang of content every day. Because I remember when I was that dude on the prison cell floor and I needed a message to get my ass up. I needed something to motivate me. And the thing is...
Dude, this guy said in the beginning, the motivation doesn't exist. I'm done. You don't need... Nobody's coming to fucking save you, so get it together, man. Fuck women. Fuck trying to impress your friends. Stop trying to be like this guy whose validation comes from his matching outfit and ripped jeans and how much money he makes. Literally, you can only go. These are the type of guys that business people will not want to work with. Be honest, be humble, know where you suck at, and work with people that you guys complete each other. Like, I know for a fact I suck at technical shit. So I found a producer that knew that shit, and I learned from him, and I was able to do it myself. It's really easy to hire people to do the things that you're not good at. But then what? What happens when you can't afford them? And you'd rather learn it. I'm telling you, learn it. Learn every skill that you can. If you're in college, it doesn't matter what degree, just finish with one. Honestly, if you're going to go to school. Stop focusing on, I don't know if this is what I like, dude. Just get a fucking degree. You can literally get a job anywhere. You just have to show them that you finished. Okay. I don't know. This is what I would tell my son. Try to be in combat sports as long as you can. I'm thinking jujitsu, the ones where you have to rely on yourself. You can do team shit like intramurals, but the ones where you learn like self perseverance. Honestly, men need to build confidence. And the way that you do that is to rely on yourself and have like shit to look on. Like, yeah, I beat this guy. Yeah, I did this. Yeah, I showed up and did this every day. Like, I don't know. I would never put my kid in football, but I would put them in boxing. Protect your head. You get smacked on the ground more than 3 times. Go get your brain checked, okay? If that's happened to you and you can't control your behavior, go to the doctor. The amount of times.
The people who need help, that really need help, are the old me. The dude who will smoke you for some rims on his car. The dude who will seriously take your life to get the stuff he wants. That's the person who needs to relate to someone like me. You don't need to circle jerk a bunch of woke folks who are like, it's not about money. You're not helping Karen by saving 17 other Karens. You need to save the people who are actually the problems of the world, the old me. Those are the people who need saving. And those are the materialistic people. So you need to show those people there's a new route to make money, building your personal brand, teaching people how to really gain control of their life, you know?
So you help the materialistic people by giving them more materialism?
No, to teach them how to do it without committing crimes.
Yeah,
Fat boy,
but if
shut
they
up.
weren't,
It's Myron's turn.
focused on
If that was a
materialism,
good
why would they
point,
be
then
focusing
idiot
on
had to
crime?
jump in.
Okay, it's Myron's turn.
Please get this guy a
Oh, how
life-size
can,
mirror.
why is
that
it
he
you
can
can
look
take
at.
shots, but if I respond, you get that upset?
Because look at you.
You look at
shouldn't
you.
even be speaking.
You got veins sticking out of your forehead.
That's called a low
You got,
body
and we
fat.
can see them because you're bald as can fucking be. You're tatted from head to toe. You've been
okay.
raped in prison. Why talk
Okay,
shit?
well, that's
Why not
just
have a
stupid.
debate?
But dude, why are you talking about rape, bro? No one's saying
That's where he draws the line.
You said you were on the floor and some guy gave you a message.
Okay. Okay. Come on, man.
You fat little faggot, bro. Seriously. Like,
All right.
should I just smack the dude in front of everyone just
No,
for
no,
the
no,
whole
no, no,
thing?
no, 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 no.
Because he wouldn't do shit.
All right.
This is the thing about life.
No.
What do they call the guys that it's like the ones that don't go after the guys that are obviously bigger than him? Not saying they're like that far off, but there's a term for it, because I remember the male bartenders I would work with would always be like, look at this fucking loser. Nothing says bitch energy like that. Like, of course, if I wanted to look cool, I would pick on the girl that's like 4'11", or pick on the anorexic girl or something. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, pick on someone your own size. No, it's like, dude, shut up. You just ruined the show just by speaking while you think that you're the shit.
You shouldn't talk shit. You shouldn't back up. You shouldn't. In all reality, if you ain't willing to do something about it,
If you guys, how
shouldn't
about this?
say
How
it.
about this? How about this?
I won't even address the guy one more time.
We can
I
have.
won't address him.
If you guys want to go back and forth, what we could do is, instead of name calling, we can have a civil debate on materialism. If you guys want,
that's a
I
good
think the audience
idea.
would enjoy that more.
Yeah.
I made my point.
you know?
I was just saying my point without.
Uh-oh, he can't do something that involves words. something other than "shut the fuck up, Maggie." It's like, that's where he gets scared.
You know,
bringing him into it.
If you guys want to have that discussion, I'd be happy to facilitate it. I mean, it's kind of an impromptu thing,
There's
but
no
we can
point.
do it.
Why would I want to make a point to some loser like that? That's not anyone I would make a point to. My people don't look
Like it's a literally projection. Anytime somebody says "you" and they follow up with anything after this, I learned this in therapy. Anytime somebody does that, that's literally their insecurities. And I know what you're thinking. Really? Yeah. Yeah. That's what he's afraid of. That's why he has to put on this persona, because he's afraid that people are going to realize what big of a bitch he is. It's okay. We've all been there. Yeah.
You can't debate your worldview?
Dude, look at you, dude.
Yeah,
You don't
what
even
does it have
fit
to do with your worldview?
You don't even fit the world standard of what I even believe in.
Yeah,
bro.
but this is
Yeah, we know, dude.
why you pit your worldviews against other
You're
people.
a bag of trash,
Dude, you
bro.
just keep talking shit, but you literally can't defend your own ideals.
Dude, you haven't even seen my content, what I've done, bro.
Well,
I've done a
that's
lot
why
more than you can
we can
imagine.
have the debate right now.
Do it.
Okay, so no more arguments. We can't have any more arguments.
Okay, no more. Okay, you guys run the place. No more F-bomb, no more arguments.
Yeah.
We
Can't
want it
say
to go
the
on.
F-bomb is the big one.
Yeah,
so we
thank
gotta,
you.
we
No
gotta
more
chill with that.
F-bomb.
What a
We gotta
pussy.
chill with that.
Yeah, keep it clean, man.
Yeah, we're not. If we're in Fresh Fit Studio, hey, I'd be like, all
Yeah,
right, you know what I mean?
man.
But you know,
But you guys have seen my content, right? So
Yeah,
you knew
yeah.
I would probably drop 97,000 F-bombs. I actually posted something on my page the other day. It was a 2-minute video of 159 F-bombs on one podcast. So maybe don't invite me if that's a problem.
well, I don't think it's that. It's the word that rhymes with maggot.
Oh, yeah,
That
that's
one.
the
It's my
best
favorite
one.
word too. I know it's my favorite word
Don't
too.
you love that word?
It's my favorite
I
word.
love it.
I say it all the time
Especially
too,
when
and
it
they know.
fits.
They know.
Where I come from, that's not even a bad word. That's like means something else.
I agree. But yeah, so my schedule, guys, it's a little weird.
It's too much of a cheap shot. Y'all, I can't. This is so low IQ. Like the video. Should we do the rest of it? Does it get better? Comment below. Like it. Bye.